Previously, on our last video up at the ranch, with the snow being all over the roof and the ground, we ended up moving on to things inside the house. We managed to install our huge back patio door. It is a 10-foot tall door by 9 feet wide. It was a custom order door, triple slide glass panels. With each glass door panel weighing roughly 200 to 300 pounds, it was a little bit tricky to get things into place. Hopefully I'm feeling strong today. I'm not. With my legs being the powerhouse of my little body, I was able to push them in while Chris guided them into place. All together or one side? Door installation, guys, do it like that. Stick around while Chris is up this weekend to tie up some loose ends with some framing and get started on some plumbing for the house. Hello!
Alright guys, good morning. It's a chilly -6 degrees Celsius. Did some wood cutting yesterday for down at our house because we didn't really stock up on much wood this year. So every time we go up we do a bit of cutting and bring it back. My plan for today, if all goes well, is we decided we're going to put another window on our living room wall right above the patio door. So I think I'm going to frame that in. I'm still waiting on a quote for what that's going to cost, but I'm guessing it's probably around $1,000–1,500. Hopefully the heat's on in the house and it's a little warmer than out here.
Once we stood together in the living room, looking out the new patio doors, we realized we wanted to try and add some more natural light into the main living space of the house. So by maximizing this wall, we decided to add a 30-inch tall by 10-foot wide window above the doorway. Chris started by removing the vertical 2x6 boards, then screwing and securing two new bottom plate 2x6 boards for underneath the window, before using the reciprocating saw to cut out the plywood window hole opening.
Alright, so there you have it. That's all roughed in, ready for the window. I think it looks a lot better in terms of light. I think it looks a little funny right now that you got these black spots here and over here. Kind of looks like something's supposed to be there, but I think once the drywall is all up, I think it's going to look good. Way better. Brings a lot more light in here. All right, so we're gonna start some plumbing. I am no plumber, but since I have my owner's builder license, I'm able to do plumbing on my house. I'm able to do electrical on my house. I'm not able to do it on anybody else's, but I can do it on mine. So I know shit rolls downhill and don't be at the bottom. So I think I can do this. We're gonna start, I think, in Brooklyn's room. We've already, me and her have gone over it and laid it out. And what we're gonna have is, you're gonna walk in, we're gonna have a 4-foot vanity here, which is why I've got the sanitary tee there in the wall. Then we're gonna have our toilet, and then we're gonna have a bathtub with a shower. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hug the tub tight on this wall, and then it's gonna end somewhere about here, and then we're gonna box this out, and I think maybe we make it into, you know, a cubby hole or something, and that way we can have all our water lines not in the exterior wall, so they stay good and warm. So I think I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is, because we're doing in-floor heating on this floor as well, we're gonna be adding a second layer of 3/4 inch plywood. I think I need to first cut a piece to go where the toilet is so that I can drill through the both of them and screw my toilet flange down. I think I'll do that first. All right, so we got our first plate in, or piece of 3/4 plywood in. We've measured 12.5 inches off the wall for the toilet. I've left 16 inches from the center line to the vanity, and then we've got like 25-ish side of the tub. We're gonna check downstairs. My floor joists run this way. I've got about 1 inch of clearance once I cut this hole on the start of the joist. Should be enough. And then I can figure out how I'm gonna do the rest. Kind of winging it. In reverse. So that should fit. A little snug, but that is the way it goes. Double check. All right. That's our very first plumbing fitting put in. Cool. All right, so I finally got a layout that I think works, well, at least it works in theory on a 2D drawing for doing a wet vent and having the sink vent first, then the tub, then the toilet. The question is gonna be, does it work in 3D? So, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue that 4 inch up, put a hole in for a 3 inch pipe, and get it. This is gonna get me hot. One. Two. Three. Are we getting closer? Could we maybe do it on this one? No. From this one. Alright, so I got that pipe in there. I've left it long because I need to put an expansion joint in here, and I have not picked one up yet. Alright, so you guys have an understanding of what I'm doing. My plan is this 3 inch here is going to 90 that way, and as you can see, up there, right there, that is my toilet drain. So what I'm going to do is from this line, I'm going to come out with a 3x3 by 2Y, and I'm going to come over on a 45 and pick that up. And the way I'm figuring that out is I ran my laser first, running this way, parallel to the wall, which is parallel to these floor joists. And I got a measurement of 39 and 11/16 to the center of this wall. So then I know if I'm 39 and 11/16 out, I need to be 39 and 11/16 running this way. So now I've got my laser set up perpendicular now to the wall on center line. And now I've marked it on that, stay with me. I've marked it on that top plate. I'm going to measure back 39 and 11/16, and that's where it'll intersect center line. And then I just need to find out where that Y, what's the offset on that Y from center line, so I can figure out then where to put all these holes. So that's in theory how I'm going to make it work. I didn't get much done last night. The way I had planned out to run it wasn't going to work. So I looked at the rule book again, and I think I got a plan that will work. What I'm going to do, the 4-inch stack that comes up from downstairs, it'll reduce to 3-inch. Then I'm going to 90 over into the sanitary Y, which will pick up my toilet. Then it will continue straight. It'll pick up the tub off this 45. It's going to 45 into the wall, run along the wall, or underneath the wall, and then it will come up into that sanitary T, which will pick up the sink. Then the vent will come up and go into the attic. So now the fun part is just figuring out where all these fittings actually are located. So I think first we'll cut the hole for the 90 to go through the floor joist down below. Slowly. Hopefully that's in the right spot. Now the question is, how the heck do I get that pipe in there? What do I say, 6 3/4? I should really have a deburring tool, but I don't. Something to chuck a little bevel on that. Maybe you guys can let me know what you guys normally use in this situation. See, we're a 16th big. Who measured that? All right, so here's a look at where we're at so far. I've got toilet glued in. I've got this straight run here, that's for the shower. That'll terminate for now until we do the final rough in. And then this one that's off here goes to here. It's gonna run along through there, straight up the floor. That's gonna be for the sink. So we're gonna go up there now, drill that hole, and hope we hit it in the right spot, because we got a beam in the way and we don't have much room for wiggle room. All right, so we got 94 and 3/8 of an inch max. This does not leave us a lot of room. So that's where that beam is supposed to be. Ooh, I gotta drill it like right on the edge. All right, hopefully that's right. So you may wonder why I wiggle it. That's so when I get through it and I go to push this out, it comes out easy. If you were just to drill it straight, that plug would get stuck in here, and then you got to use a screwdriver to get it out. That's good. Oh, you guys got to see this. Check this out. So right there, I'm about a heavy 1/16 away from it. And then the other side you can't see is the floor joist. I'm about a 1/4 inch away. So I couldn't have picked a better spot. Nice. All right, so here you can see it from down below. There's my pipe there. Right back there, there's my hole. Now you can kind of see. So, one short little run, and then we're done down here, I think. Looks like 47 and 3/8. All right, I didn't realize you're still filming this entire time, but that is done as far as I can go. Like I said, I gotta put a temporary cap on that for testing. And then I've run the 90 up through the floor, stopped it where I'll put my clean out. I don't have any 2-inch clean outs with me. I never thought of it. So I'll have to do that after. This down here have not connected into the 4-inch because I need to go, I'm gonna go 4 to 3 reducer, which I could put on. Then I need to go a 3-inch expansion joint because we're going through 1 story. So that needs, for settling of the walls, it needs an expansion joint. So I got to pick that up too. So those will have to be done later. My problem is I don't have all the parts, so I can't do anything else on Riley's because I need to run the main stack up first to run to the pieces, or to the drains, toilet, shower, sink, rather than trying to work backwards and hope you end up at the right spot. So can't really do our bathroom either because it's the same, they run back to the same spot, and those are the parts I'm missing. So I'm going to throw the toilet flange in. I can do that, and then maybe I'll just lay out on the floor where things go, and then at least I can get an idea of what parts I need for next time. dog. Okay, we need some screws. This impact bit sucks. Cheap. Right there.
I saw something down there.
Hello! Up. 45 it. All right, we are gonna go for some night sledding. See how it goes. It's getting foggy. All right, night bargaining. That was just a test run. Getting the trail going. Oh, that was better. Oh yeah.